Lynn Carden, August 21st, 1995. Titled, Her Disease. Simple tasks have become difficult. I see in her face the struggles she has. Seen in her body the pain she so feels. In her head, the thoughts run rapid. In another's, she's actually dead. There's times of silence, things left unsaid, as we alone toss in our beds. At times she may say, "What's it all worth anyway?" Words of anger seeded from fear are so appropriate at this time, my dear. Selfish? No. Self-consumed? Expected. After all, medical efforts were said to be doomed. The family gathers to be informed. It could happen today, as a thunderstorm. She'll go quickly, doctors said, but they didn't realize God hasn't pronounced her dead. Yet another hospital stay. She makes a small improvement in a very big way. No others before her have improved with this disease. Maybe doctors should remember, it is God we aim to please. Marvin, by Lynn Carden, March 21st, 1996. I never got to hold you when you were first born. Never really knew of you until years were gone. My sweet dear nephew, you will never know how much I love you and missed you so. You were born of my sister, and she was then young. She loved you dearly, but wasn't allowed to keep you, son. I often wonder how you were as a small boy. Were you happy and carefree with lots of toys for Marvin, or did they call you Lee? Did you blow out all the candles on every birthday cake? And how old were you when they had your first date? All the moments I missed but wonder, yes I do, if you realize, dear nephew, how much I love you. I'm going to read one real quick about Renetta. It was called Her Eyes. And we all know Renetta had those famous big eyes. Eyes, by Lynn Carden, April 30th, 1998. Her shy, voluptuous curves turned nonchalantly around the corner, as if to fill an hourglass. She gracefully approached his introduction. Her gentle and slightly crooked smile captured his eyes, and thoughts ran wild. As though a fantasy before him stood, her angel's eyes told him he could. Her ease with herself seemed so apparent, yet the real angel eyes was so transparent. He moved toward her as she walked away, she never realizing she'd be his someday. A few days passed as the seeds do grow. The true angel eyes begin to show. Love is not pretend for them. It is honest and pure as a precious gem. Their lives become difficult but never end, because she is his angel eyes and his best friend. Struggle from the distance between occurs, but those two lovers continue their lures. Soon to hold each other again, his angel eyes, now both honest, sharing no lies. I want to read this one. It's called Mama's Girl, and I wrote it for my daughter, Jessie, in November of 1999. Mama's Girl. My little girl you'll always be. To my heart you'll hold the key. Only good hopes and dreams I have for you. As I watch you grow, I see them all come true. We must trust each other throughout changes and years. Accept changes. That's life, my dear. And I will be here to dry your tears. All that you learn and know, I will always be here to help you grow. My little girl you are to me. That will never change. As long as there's you, here I'll be. In the year 2000, Daddy had a major stroke, and we didn't know if he'd make it, and I wrote this about Daddy's hospital stay. Daddy's hospital stay. Wrapped in a blanket, there he lays, unable to move around these days. Family gathered with concern, waiting to hear what the doctors have learned. Heartfelt words and lots of tears, not wanting to lose him, our greatest fears. Movement, though silent, made today, gives us hope in a special way. Mama, she's strong and taking care, even when us kids can't be there. Leaning over the bed to comfort Dad, she lovingly words and touches him. Just made me sad. Emotions surface, never before shown, reminds us all we are not alone. Today, Dad moved to ICU. Now what do we do? Hope remains and he makes progress. I give it to God, now let it rest. A teddy bear on the window to make us smile if he feels low. Cards of get well wishes signed by loved ones and sealed with kisses. We love you, Daddy, a big board reads, with every child's name to fill his needs. Our family together like never before, all in hopes he'll walk out that door. Come home, Daddy, we all say. This isn't the time for you to go away. Dad, you're the greatest, I want you to know, and that all of our family loves you so. Yeah. Well, I got one written on here I wrote for their 56 years of wedding. You want to hear this? Okay. February 14th of 2000, 56 years, my parents' anniversary. 56 years ago today, I believe someone there did pray. Times of struggle and constant trying made a strong relationship, even when crying. Happy times you still have today. There has been many along the way. 3 children from the start, Mama loved right from the heart. 8 children you gave each other. Admire our father and our mother. Both committed to vows and family. We all have witnessed and plainly seen. I believe someone there did pray 56 years ago today. I love you both. Hawaiian Born was written in 2000, and it talks about Shaye and Felice having their newborn son. Hawaiian Born. Shaye and Felice birthed a new son. Children, you ask? Yes, we have one. Gianni, we gave him his name. On the day he was born, 3 lives he changed. Beautiful as perfect, our son, he is born. May 21st, celebrate from now on. Happy are we? Yes, we agree. Once is 2, now is 3. Future we hold in our arms. Yes, we must plan until our son is a man. Carden, Oyatameyer, heritage you see. A new branch exists on the family tree. Hawaiian born son God gave to me. God bless this son whom you have given. Auntie Lynn asked for her great nephew now living. Bless his parents to be spiritual driven. Future we hold in our arms. Hawaiian born son. Yes, we have one. This is one. This one's a long one. This one used to hang up on the side of my mom's refrigerator. And it's called Mother. And it was Happy Mother's Day 2000 by Lynn Carden. Mother, Mother dear, I do not fear, for you are near. Mother loves me. Times of fruitful or bare as the tree, simple times like sipping tea. Mother always there to talk. When I was little, slowly she'd walk. At night to keep me safe, the doors she'd lock. Mother always looks for the good, not because we has to, but because we should. Not what we feel to do, rather what we should. Mother willing to share intimate things of her life, she cared. Others remained quiet, my mother dared. Mother grows older, I grow up. Now we drink coffee out of a cup. When I'm down, she's my pick-me-up. Mother, thank you for having me, bringing me up to be strong as the tree, and for taking time to sip the tea. Mother, thank you for the talk, for keeping the slow walk and the door locked. Mother, thank you for the good, all that you did, and some that I should. Not because you had to, but that you would. Mother, thank you for the time you share and the sleep lost because you care, for being strong enough to dare. Mother, thank you, I've grown up. Your award should be a golden cup because you're always my pick-me-up. Mother, you are truly dear. I almost never fear because you have always been here to dry my tear. Okay. Francine Ever After. Sadly missed by all. Lynn Carden, January 22nd, 2001. What remains is not left behind. What makes us smile can make us sad. What is dinner? Now one chair less. What is family with this pain? It's a family which Francine remains. January 22nd, 2001. Dedicated to my sister, Francine. Sister Spirit. Sister Spirit, come to me now. Listen to my tears. Bear witness to my sadness. Sister Spirit, heal me somehow. Long into our past, memories as real as my flesh. Spirits that soared in early years. Sister Spirit, now Holy Spirit that last. Gentle as the sun in east, cast shadows on our resting place. While it gleams on my saddened face, our Father has granted you peace. Sister Spirit remains in heart. I will miss while we are apart. Until that day does come to me, Sister Spirit at peace, she's free. That was a little bit on the Indian side. And Francine was incarcerated at the time of her death, and this was probably the most reflecting on her. Prison hospital door. Shopping at Kmart on a Tuesday afternoon. My cell phone rings. Mama's voice I hear. The hospital called. I'm on my way. Tears held in my veins. Head swelled with pains. Letting go, once far away, now draws near. Mama in the car. Well, they didn't say, but come see her anyway. I can't see a thing since my cell phone ring. I focus on Mama, what news she brings. Lord, help us both, and my sister too, for what lies in store. Once behind the prison hospital door, hellos are small, her voice is shallow. Frail is her weightless body. Mama's eyes, filled with sorrow, shed not one tear to borrow. I reach for her hug. She reaches too. Then I begin to let go. Sister, your blood pressure is low. I'll miss you. I don't want to let go. Faded voices, she replies, don't cry, Lynn, dry your eyes. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want to let go. I love you so much. Don't cry. I love you. I love you too. Momma begins to speak, leaning towards her in non-belief. But it is real, her sick-filled body. Death has begun. I view them as never before, Momma and sister behind a prison hospital door. And that's it. And already at 51, we have so many deaths, and I've written a poem about a few more. This one's about Roy. It's titled December Slippin'. I drove to the hospital one cold night to stand at his bedside for this struggle fight. My sister stood strong, his dad at her side. Where do I go? While, as he lies in his bed, what do I say, hoping he's not dead? Tears fill my eyes as I hug loved ones and listen for reports. I love my nephew. I'm here for all the support. Talking to him at his bedside, holding hands in prayer, I remember the boy, now a man, and accept it's God's plan. I still plead and beg. For his life to be spared, saying goodbye, so hard, the way I cared. He brought joy and laughter to every day, and smiles he just seemed to give away. Now resting in his bed, his life slips away. I speak of and say, he's Roy King, and I've loved him every day. My nephew, I still have so much to say. Do the right things, you know what they are. I cried and walked out the door. It's never too late, they always say, but I stood at your bedside and watched your life slip away. Another nephew. I wrote this July 26, 2011. Dylan, Challenge Life. Way back in 2005, why did you wish not to be alive? Life gets hard, but we are challenged. Every day, at least. That's what people say. Why couldn't you do that, Jesse Dylan Ray? If you would have challenged, you'd still be here today. But as painful as I grieve, even now I must say, God took you anyway. The years slipped past, and still I ask, why didn't you challenge life that day? As I cry and remember when we buried your body, challenge life, I still say. Tribute to Willie-Another One Gone. Just received the word today, another nephew has went away. Through heaven's gates he's traveled, his life got so unraveled. His brother awaits him with open arms, and God was there to bless and receive. I talked to his mama, no words seemed right. I wanted to visit her, but she denied me that right. So tonight, while it's quiet and my tears are gone, I'll light a candle and sing him a song. Rest in peace, Willie. Okay. Shaye-Final Goodbye. Today we laid your body down. Tears of pain is all that remains. The memory so dear will never fade, as today we laid your body down. Your soul, now spirit, in heaven you are, will comfort the loved ones you've left afar. Rest in peace, so often said, stabs through our hearts, realizing you're dead. Sadly missed by one and all. Go, sweet Shaye, the Lord has called. Okay, I think I covered everyone, but for some reason I wrote this one this year, March 20th of 2012, and it's called Flying with Angels. In the quiet morning dew, thoughts of you come running through. Not my head or thoughts of you, in my heart through and through. The storm was traveling far away at first, then broken trust the storm burst. More tears of mine, then the rain poured, vivid memories slamming doors. Here I dwell on the shore, thunder pounding in my head, wonders of when it's over, if I'll be dead. Lightning bolts from heaven to earth, blood stopping my quench of thirst. Winds so strong they force me down, forceful as they are, I hit the ground. Stillness comes without warning. Stillness I have been yarning. Suddenly thrust of storm appears, again living horrible fears. Storms I've shared in my loves, this life has bestowed. Storms and the doves, flight and flee I long to free. Stillness now abounds my soul, as I have let another loved one go. Fly with the eagles far above, never accepting another stormy love.
Hey, let me change something real quick. I want to change this fan. You can hear the fan, but I don't want to not.
I can hear the fan clanking.
The biggest fan.
And I keep on reading.